Alright guys, here to get my post-fight thoughts on the Lucian Bute versus Denis Grachev fight. Um, I thought Grachev got robbed. Grachev got robbed. Um, this guy gave Lucian Bute a boxing lesson. Obviously here's a guy who watched the Froch versus Lucian Bute fight and followed the game plan. I feel like the book is now out on Lucian Bute. I feel like you get him on the ropes, and he's a guy who's not comfortable fighting on the inside. Lucian Bute is not comfortable fighting on the inside. He was running the whole fight. When the exchanges did happen, which most of them happened on the ropes, Lucian Bute was fighting off of the ropes, and Grachev had him backed up on the ropes. I feel like Grachev got the best of the exchanges, and I feel like he got robbed in this fight. He had a great jab. He really outboxed Lucian Bute. Lucian Bute was running the whole fight and didn't land too many clean shots. I give Lucian Bute a few early rounds, and the last round, but other than that, man, Lucian Bute was getting whooped, man. This guy was whooping on Lucian Bute, so I gotta give him a lot of credit. I expect him to get robbed. As soon as I heard the first, scorecard, the old 115 to 113, I was like, oh, okay, cool. So the fix is in. And then I couldn't really understand what the commentators were saying because it wasn't in English, the broadcast, but they showed what their scorecards were, and it was just a ridiculous scorecard, and I was like, wow, man, this kid's really about to get robbed. It's too bad, but it's all good because now the Froch fight still gets to happen, and Froch is gonna kill this guy. Froch is gonna really whoop this guy. I thought originally I made a prediction saying that this fight would be a little bit closer this time around because Bute would be able to box. But Bute looked horrible. And I was thinking, man, if this guy was just a little bit faster and threw a little bit more shots and let his hands go just a little bit more, he might knock this guy out. Well, guess what? That's exactly what Froch did. And that's what Froch is going to do again. He's going to knock Bute out. It's going to happen even quicker than it did last time. Bute is going to get his ass whooped. That's what's going to happen, just like last time. So, this guy beat the brakes off of Lucian Bute, man. This guy really beat the brakes off of Lucian Bute, and it's a shame that he didn't get credit for it. So, Lucian Bute is a bum. And that's all there really is on this guy. I'm just not buying into the hype, I really looked at this fight, and this fight told me a lot about this guy, Lucian Bute. I can't believe that there were people on YouTube who were really trying to say that Lucian Bute should fight Andre Ward. There were really people who really wanted to see that fight. People who think that they have credible channels out there. It's laughable to me. It's really laughable. Here's a guy who arguably doesn't even deserve to fight Froch after that fight. But hey, I'd love to see Froch Lucian Bute too, because the Cobra is gonna knock this kid out. He can't fight, man. He can't fight. I'm sorry, he doesn't have it. This guy, his face was torn up. He took way more damage during this fight. He got outboxed. His boxing is really suspect. And like I said, he can't fight on the inside. Barely knows how to tie up. And he just runs to the ropes. Like, he backs up against the ropes. I don't know if he thinks that he's like Mayweather or somebody who knows how to dodge punches off the ropes, but he was getting caught clean on those ropes, man. Somebody needs to tell this dude stay away from the ropes. But man, yeah, the rope-a-dope definitely is not working for Lucian Bute, man. This guy is not Muhammad Ali. But yeah, I thought Grachev won the fight. I thought he got robbed, and I'm looking forward to see Froch knocking this guy out. That's my thoughts on Lucian Bute.